Ever feel like you need some kind of secret decoder ring, just to understand what's really going on in the crypto and Web3 world? It's
Yeah,
like everyone's always talking about this blockchain revolution,
right.
but it seems like you need a PhD just to even understand the basics.
Yeah, it can definitely feel that way. I mean,
You-
there's just
It's,
so much data out there.
it's overwhelming.
And half the time it's hidden or it's just too complicated to even understand.
Exactly. But what if I told you there was this platform called Dune
Okay,
that's like a universal translator for all of that blockchain data?
that's a great way to put it.
Right. So today,
Because,
we're doing a deep dive on Dune,
okay.
which, by the way, they dropped the analytics from their name recently, right?
Yeah, just recently.
Which I think is interesting
Yeah.
because they're trying to be this central hub for,
Right.
anyone who wants to understand Web3.
Yeah, exactly.
So give me the elevator pitch. What does Dune actually do?
Okay, so imagine like a massive searchable library, right?
Okay.
But instead of like dusty old books, it's packed with records of every single blockchain transaction,
Whoa.
every smart contract interaction, like everything.
Wow.
But here's the cool part, and this is what makes Dune so powerful.
Okay.
It doesn't just give you this raw data and expect you to like figure it out on your own.
Right.
It gives you the tools to actually make sense of it all.
Okay. Now that sounds incredibly useful,
Yeah.
but I think what a lot of our listeners are probably wondering right now is like,
Right.
why should the average person care about this?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
What's the big so what?
Okay, so imagine this. You're on Dune,
Yeah.
and you're looking at one of their dashboards, right?
Okay.
And you notice that a certain type of NFT, let's say, those with the pixelated avatars,
Oh,
those are popular.
Right.
You notice that they're suddenly being bought at like 10 times the usual rate.
Wow.
You can actually see this happening in real time on Dune.
So you can get ahead of trends.
Exactly. This could be a sign of a new trend emerging.
Interesting. Okay.
And you could, decide to investigate further
Right.
and potentially get in early on something big.
Wow.
That's the power of Dune.
So it's like having a bird's eye view of the entire blockchain almost.
It is. And the best part is you don't need to be some kind of coding wizard to unlock these insights.
Yep.
That's the thing about Dune. It's all about democratizing data
Interesting.
and giving everyone equal access to information that used to be reserved for tech insiders and Wall Street guys.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I'm sold on the why.
Okay.
But how does it actually work?
Okay. Is it super complicated?
No, it's actually surprisingly intuitive. And I'm not just saying
Yeah.
that you can create these custom dashboards. And it's almost like, how you track your stock portfolio
Right.
or even like your favorite sports team.
Okay.
But for your crypto activity,
Gotcha.
you can visually see all of the data that you care about.
Okay.
And you can customize it however you want.
So how do you actually dig into that data?
That's where the
How do you find what you're looking for?
SQL queries comes
SQL
in.
queries.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That sounds kind of intimidating.
I know. It sounds scary, but it's really not as bad as it sounds. Trust me.
Okay.
Think of it like using a search bar, right? But
Yeah.
instead of Googling, websites,
Right.
you're querying the blockchain
Okay.
for specific information.
So it's like having a conversation with the blockchain.
Exactly. You're asking it questions and it's giving you answers.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what makes it even better?
What's that?
You're not alone.
Hmm?
Dune has this amazing community of data enthusiasts.
Okay.
And this community ranges from total beginners like you and me to seasoned professionals
Wow. Okay.
who are sharing their dashboards and their insights
Really cool.
and their queries with each other.
Oh, wow.
It's like one giant study group
Uh-huh. I love that.
that's obsessed with blockchain.
Collaboration over competition.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
So from what I've read, Dune isn't just about Ethereum anymore, right?
Right.
They're expanding. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so they're branching out, which is really exciting.
Okay.
They've already integrated other major blockchains
Yeah.
like Bitcoin, Solana.
Now they're adding more, right?
Yeah, and they have plans to integrate even more in the future.
Wow. So this is about the entire Web3 ecosystem.
Exactly. It's about getting that complete picture of what's happening in the Web3 world, not just one little part of it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
And there's talk about a Dune API coming soon, which, to be honest, I don't really understand what that means.
Yeah, no, I get it. So
Can you break that down?
an API Basically, it lets developers build even more powerful tools and applications that plug directly into Dune's data,
Okay.
which is huge because
Just give me an example.
imagine like getting real-time analytics
Oh, wow.
or like customized alerts
Go.
delivered straight to your phone or your computer
Okay.
about like specific things that you care about.
So it's like having a personalized, like, blockchain assistant almost.
Basically,
Yeah.
the possibilities are endless with this API.
So it sounds like Dune is becoming this foundation for, like, a whole new generation of Web3 tools.
That's a great way to put it. It's all about giving more power to the users.
Okay, this has been a fascinating deep dive.
Yeah.
To bring it all back, why does Dune really matter? What's the big takeaway for our listeners?
I think Dune is like a crystal ball for the future of the internet, right? And the best part is anyone can use it.
Right.
It's about empowering individuals, building trust in decentralized systems, and just like unlocking a whole world of possibilities that honestly we're just starting to grasp.
Wow. So if the blockchain is this mysterious, uncharted territory,
Right.
it sounds like Dune is like the map,
Yeah.
the compass, and the guide,
It is.
all rolled into one.
Yeah.
The question is,
Yeah.
what will you discover?
Exactly.
With Dune, right?
Yeah. The possibilities are out there.
That's awesome.
It's an exciting time.
It really is.
For sure.
Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. I learned a lot.
Me too. Thanks for having me.
I hope you did too, listener. We'll catch you in the next one.